Hello, hello. New set has dropped, X-Men 97, to go for the Disney Plus show of the original from 97. We're going to be looking through the set today. We're going to jump straight into it, starting off with Magneto at number 1. We have 70 points. All characters with trait. When an opposing character KOs a friendly character with the X-Men keyword, after resolution, you may replace Magneto with a character 100 points or less. So it's like that Hulk from Smash and Destroy, where you kill someone and then you can upgrade him. I'm guessing there's a Magneto at 100 in this set. There he is. We'll get to that when we get to it though. But yeah, he has TK as well. Magneto can take range train actions is free. Pretty cool. 70 points. I like that upgrade mechanic. Next up we have Jean. There is 2. We have an alt card for Jean, which is what replaces legacies in this set. I believe because Disney Plus shows sets don't actually use legacies. They haven't before in Disney Plus or next phase, so it just sort of makes sense. So 50 points each. Here's an old card, so it's the exact same dial. But we have, when Jean starts the game, you replace it with Madeline Pryor on the same click number. If you don't, generate a Cyclops. So you get a Cyclops for free. Sidestep, that's very good. Precision with 11-4 at range, sidestep. And then the alt card is friendly cards X-Men keyword has safeguard mind control. Okay, so it protects against mind control for all X-Men. When a friendly character with X-Men keyword is given a cost action, if Jingo has no action tokens, we instead give the action token. Wow, that's very good. Instead of taking, say, a big point piece, you give the tokens to Jean. That'd be very good in a sealed if you get a high point piece. Mind control is free, but only if Jean has 2 action tokens. When she uses mind control, a friendly character name is Storm. After resolution, still each hit character. Each hit character. Oh, 2 targets. Still decent. That's a free pen. Is this another POG? No. So if you play the original one, you get a POG generated, which is a pretty good second attacker. But I mean, the alt card is where the best powers are. Got some good support powers as well. TK, Prob. Next up, Cyclops, who does have an alternative card as well. We'll start with his original. At the beginning of your second turn, you place Cyclops up to 4 squares away from your starting area. If you do, place up 7 friendly characters with the X-Men keyword adjacent to him. Give each other character placed this way an action token. And then just knock back as is special. That's pretty cool. I mean, if you start the game, your first turn immunity, then second turn you throw him up and drag up to 7 friendly characters of X-Men with him. It's quite a cool ability. Yeah, they all get an action token who comes with him, but whoever goes with him is probably a better way to say it, will get an action token. But still, that's throwing a few people up. Pretty decent, especially in a X-Men dominated set. So Cyclops alt card is when subject theme team who choose friendly characters to gain X-Men keyword. This character has the X-Men team ability as well. Oh wow. So 50 points, it's like that old Steve Rogers rare, where it just made someone an Avenger or Shield, I think it was. That was, I believe, they had to be 50 or less though. This one's just make anyone an X-Men, which is pretty cool because he's one of their leaders, isn't he? So, and then he also has Pen with Cyclops or Jason friendly character. X-Men keyword attacks. Character with Colossal, Robot, or Sentinel. Can't use stop. So that's a very solid alt card. Decent attacker. Next up we have Leech. Outwit characters within 4 squares can't use team abilities. It's a classic Leech. Leech, just about every Leech that gets made has some sort of stops people around him using powers. The Legacy one was crazy. I think it turned off everyone's powers who was adjacent to him or something. This one's still decent. 15 points for an outwit that turns off team abilities. Can't be mad at that. It's got Mastermind as well and Stealth. So it has got a few things that will make it hard to hit. Next, you have a Gambit, which I have heard a lot of people say that Gambit's been done a bit dirty in the set, so let's find out. The Gambit's carried when opposing character after uses may deal damage to a character equal to the number of standard characters in your KO area. The character has Colossal, Robot, or Sentinel, damage dealt penetrating. I mean, it's alright. It's very alright. 70 points for 10 attacks, a bit much. It has got that special, but you need stuff to be dead to do it. And I mean, this figure's not really a figure that's going to be hard to kill, is it? Play it at 45 is even worse. 10 attack, 2 printed damage. Yeah, it's not the best so far, this Gambit anyway. We'll look at the others as we go. Next, 40 points, Energy Explode, deals penetrate damage to opposing characters with Robot. Very niche. But, I mean, it's very average again. But this is of an alt card I've just noticed. Which is, when you start the game, add an extra life token to your sideline with Jubilee Whip code. Move an extra life token to sideline. If you do, instead turn the click 2. Energy Explode pen. And Jubilee hits with range attack. Give characters have a range of 0 until your next turn. That is much better, a lot better than that. But it's still got the pen Energy Explode, but it also has a thing that comes back to life, which I think a couple people do have that in this set. I remember it's a super rare, I can't remember its name off the top of my head though. But we will get there. And then, is that yep, this one's a completely different dial. 25 points for 6 clicks, that's pretty decent. It's got shape change to start as well. Stealth, opposing characters in range can't use target through hindering, which is a pretty damn good combo of stealth. So you have to get close in range. So she is going to be hard to kill. I guess she hasn't got much utility other than Smoke Cloud. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard to kill. It'll be good and sealed, to be fair, because it's a long clicks of life, but cheap. Just doesn't really do much. Unless you have a stealth team, I guess, and you don't want anyone up close. When beast attacks, target characters with same thing as. Is that the same name of power? I can't remember who had it. No, name is Gambit. No. But a lot of people are having this where characters Colossal, Robot, or Sentinel keyword can't positively modify the combo values next turn. So they work against Colossal, Robot, and Sentinel, a lot of these X-Men, which makes sense as the Sentinels are one of the biggest baddies in X-Men. Also one of the coolest. We have outwit support. 30 points, that's decent. Still good at 60. But at 30, you're getting 11 attack blades with 20 up close. Norse characters and elevated as well. Strong little beast that. There's also a alt card. Here we go. Bit more flavour on this. So we have outwit perplex instead of support, which is even better actually. For any characters have X-Men, when you use it, they have X-Men printed on the base. Instead of rolling D6, the result is a 6. Oh, that's good. Really good for X-Men teams then, or X-Men themes. When Beast hits the stand out, same thing, but with a close attack. After executions, you can use Mind Control as free. Wow. Oh wait. Is that? Yeah. It removes the Colossal part of it. It's just Robot or Sentinel. But you can Mind Control for free. It's still good, but even more niche without the. You'd think they'd have left the, unless that's an error on here, the Colossal. Just like sort of less complicated, because it is an alt card with the same thing. Yeah, it's still cool. I guess that's only with a close attack as well. That's just when he attacks as well. Yeah, so it's a bit different. I guess it is an alt card, so it is alternative version. But I mean, for 30 points, I'd have that on an X-Men team any day. There's not many good beasts in the game. So next we have our first goon, which is Prime Sentinel. All goons have this effect. 1-3, give character who carried them an action token. Generate character with expendable goon and 15 point start line to a friendly character. So goon is, if you play Heroclix, very common. A lot of sets have this now. Well, modern sets anyway. So I'm going to flick through these quite quick. This one has generate character 15, generate character. Wait, generate character name from certain official. Oh, so either of these should generate another. I guess it's feeding them points, but still, that is. What? But why is the Sentinel Technician possible to kill? Well, I guess they are dying. They just keep regenerating. So there's Prime Sentinel, Sentinel Technician, and Friends of Humanity. 15 points. Solid in power with a good in cap. This one has still character UK, then 1 damage. If the character's X-Men, damage dealt is unavoidable. Wow. And then obviously the last one is they generate another 15 point expendable goon. Decent. I can't remember if there's any more goons coming, but I'm sure we will find out soon. I don't think there will be though, because they tend to be. I guess they could be in the commons. We're still in. Yeah, we're still in commons. So next Wolverine, 60 points for 35. 9 clicks for 60 points is getting a bit silly now. I mean, I guess it's 10 attack throughout, so it is. So Wolverine uses X-Men after addition, selling and click. Important friendly characters X-Men keyword can use Mastermind, but only. Oh wow. So that is very good. Really long dial, and it gives X-Men Mastermind, so there's an old card. I just saw it, so I was checking. That we have our first chase, which is in an odd slot. May confuse a few players who haven't seen this yet, but they did it in, was it Smash and Destroy with Absorbing Man as well, where there's one version of it that was a chase and is in the common part of the set. Charge but don't half speed if a friend. I mean by number, by the way, not by. Charge but do not half speed if friendly character name is Gambit. So looking at the picture, I haven't seen this sculpture. It looks like his claws are charged with Gambit's explosion thing. So that's why that works so. Which is a bit annoying actually, considering there's not really like a great Gambit in this set. Blade Toss finds when Wolverine uses it after resolution is still damage equal to half result to all opposing characters other than the target within 3 squares. Then knock back all opposing characters within 3 squares. Wow, 60 points for that is crazy. You can get a full 10 movement charge with 12 attack. Battle Fury as well to stop that annoying shape change. Also has blades, so it can work with Ares bomb thing. And it does that after. Wow. I guess with Ares bomb you're hitting everyone adjacent anyway, and this one does, I guess it's within 3 squares, so it is a bit bad. But what's that? 9 clicks alive for 60 points. Is a bit silly. I guess it is a chase though, so it makes sense. Next up we have Rogue. She does have an alt card. Yep, so we'll go 3, give adjacent friendly character up 2 action tokens. For each token given, choose the standard power that character can use. Rogue can use the chosen power. It's quite unique, but I guess in a sealed, if you pull it, you could take some powers off someone. But, I mean, given 2 tokens, they'd have to, I guess if you have a goon or something, you could take like combat reflexes, flurry. She does have charge, so that would be pretty good. The alt version, friendly characters that share a keyword with Rogue modified defense +1 for each character in your area that shares a keyword with Rogue. I mean, if you a lot of your stuff's dying, that's pretty damn strong. But again, it's very like niche to a situation, so it's not that great. And then leadership and Rogue hits action total +1 this turn. Oh wow, so an extra leadership basically. So in a 300 point modern game, you could have 5 actions. That's pretty cool. Next up, we have another Gambit. Here we go. We've got an alternative card. This could be the better Gambit in the set. So just try 3 once per game. Make a range attack with 8 range and sees through characters. Increase the damage dealt by 1 to each hit target. That's not too bad, I guess. Oh, that's pretty bad. he didn't have it on his starting line. So you have to hope that you get left on that last 2 clicks, and then also you have really low attack. Friendly characters can use X-Men after each move, now take them character used to it. And then hopefully this ult's a bit better. What was his? Oh, that's the X-Men thing. And then this one is. I remember this one. After resolutions, average from start for all characters with this trait. When a character, friend or opposer, misses all targets after resolutions, player friendly to that character adds a pig token to their sideline. Then if that player has 3 pig tokens on the sideline, their opponent scores 25 points. Their turn immediately ends, and no other characters can use this trait for the rest of the game. So it's like the pick-up basketball game. You're getting an extra 25 points from somewhere. But your opponent can also do it. Yeah. So it's basically the first to do that. Energy explode when Gambit makes an attack, and the final attack roll has a 5 and a 2. All targets become hit and their damage dealt is penetrating. It's a very decent power. Again, niche, but the thing that makes it not great is that it's the 4th and 5th click before he dies. He's super low attack. I guess it makes everyone hit, so. But the odds of rolling those 2 numbers together is it's not great. We then have Outwit Prob, friendly character X-Men keyword, have Safeguard, Energy Explode. Okay, that's pretty decent. It's got Outwit and Prob as well there. It's okay. Next up we have Dr. Valerie Cooper. When friendly characters hit, after as usual, you may code. If you do, heal that character 2 clicks and then modify the combat values +1 to the end of your next turn, even if this effect is lost. So that's pretty decent. Saving someone else basically for 25 points. I mean, it is traded, so if she gets low, you could also use it, so it's pretty decent. She then has leadership change. When Dr. Valerie uses leadership and succeeds, you instead generate a CSA officer, which is sidestep precision, pretty decent. She also got TK Mastermind, pretty good utility. Right, so this is the Magneto that upgrades from that number 1 in this set. We have Barrier 3, but only if Magneto replaced the character this game. Oh, so if you come in from that number 1 Magneto, you then get Barriers 3 as well. So that's pretty good. Something that makes him stronger if he's switched to. So that's a bit more interesting. Once per turn, when Magneto destroys 1 piece of terrain, for resolutions, you may deal 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character that occupied or was adjacent to 1 or more pieces of destroyed terrain. 10 clicks for 100 points as well. Solid 19 defense to start. I mean, it's decent. See-through blocking as well, actually. Is that outdoor blocking or no, actual blocking as well? You shoot for any walls. It's pretty decent. Good 100 points. Be pretty damn strong in sealed, I bet. So this gene before 002, yeah, the second figure that we looked at, you can switch gene with Madeline Pryor at the start of the game if you do, because the other one you generate Cyclops if you don't. So if you do switch her, you then get Cable. So you have a choice between Cable and Cyclops. Really good. Adds a lot of versatility to a team, because obviously if you see a team and you're like, oh, Cable's going to do quite well here, or you could see that Cyclops might do better, so you choose which one you want to go to. Very cool. Starts game, you place your gene, and second, if you don't, yeah. So you just get that if you switch, because it's when she starts the game. Next, you have another Wolverine, 50 points. Place all fangs. When Wolverine hits, hit characters can't heal you next turn. Honestly, very good little bruiser, 50-point Wolverine. I say very good. 50 points is just a classic Wolverine. Okay, so we do have some more goons. We have 3 here. We have a Dino Man Pink, Dino Man Orange, and Dino Man Blue with different powers. Oh, they have different effects as well. Yep. So this one either generate a goon 4 to 6 or place friendly character animal or motiverse keywords free away from the current square. This one has healer friendly character with animal motiverse 3 clicks. And this one is same animal or mojoverse. Remove an action token from up to 3 friendly characters. Wow. Really good with animals, these. Oh, and mojoverse, but that's not a super common keyword. I mean, it might be in the set, to be fair. Next, we have Morph, who has an old card as well. What are you looking at? 50 points for that seems crazy from what 50 points used to be in Heroclix. Beginning your turn, choose Hulk, Magic, or Quicksilver. Oh, okay, so if you choose Hulk, you get charge 2 strength, modified defense +2. Wow, that's very good. Or Magic's Blades, phase in, carry 2. Quicksilver, Flurry, size 10, modifies speed +3. That's an odd one. But it makes sense if you'd modify speed if you got charge or running shot, but so I said you give yourself high speed, but then you don't have a way to move an attack. That Quicksilver one's a bit doesn't really make much sense, but yeah, you have sidestep, so that's just a 3-2 move. I mean, it's Quicksilver, so it does make sense that he's modifying his speed, but you'd think it'd have been charging this one just so that speed's not like useless. You can't carry with that because you can only choose one, right? Yeah, you can only choose one, so that doesn't really make sense. Unless it'll be in turn until they choose again. Yeah, so you'd lose the other effect when you pick a new one. It's very odd. Seems like poor. I don't know. We'll go to the ult, see if it's any better. So once again, for characters trait, when no friendly character with the X-Men keyword will be code, set terms for last known code, kick and place them adjacent to Morph. Characters named Logan and Wolverine, they have immune. Once again, for friendly character with this trait. Have we seen that trait yet? I don't think we have. That's a very strong power though. Basically revives someone like the Metal Wonder Woman did. Obviously a bit more niche because it has to be X-Men. And with that trait, we'll see who else has this trait. She can't say it, but I can. We'll remember that for future figures. Choose friendly character. If enforced squares until you next turn, Morph can use the standard powers that character can use and replaces their range. Wow. That's actually very good then. So it's sort of like the Wonder Woman with the KO thing, but then it's also got the very similar to Copycat. I mean, Copycat just uses like passively everything around her within 3 squares. But that's still get to choose which character he's picking from, so this could be very good for 50 points. With that, bring back to life mechanic as well. We'll see who has this keyword, see if it is like really good. I won't lie, I don't know who else has this. Maybe if there's like a decent chase fit or something, that could be a very good fit. These alt cards are going off. So far, I've not seen a bad alt card. Force blast hypersonic. When she uses hypersonic, she has that target through blocking, and doesn't half range. I mean, she's only 4 range, but still, it's good. So see what she does on this though. Sidestep, carry 2, but end carry carries X-Men. Honestly, always love a cheap carrier. I'd 100% choose Morph over this Storm any day though. Wait. It's only the normal one that gets that carry power though. Maybe not. I'd probably use the alternative Morph if I was going to use it. So with friend characters, XP keyword hits. After resolution may knock back the hit characters. If friend character's name Jean Grey. Opposing characters can't reduce. Is that friendly character? That's just, yeah, opposing characters can't reduce knockback, not just for that attack. Oh, that's actually decent. That's traded as well. For 35 points, she's got super senses and leadership. Good carry. That's actually pretty decent. Another great alternative card. Because you could make a knockback team. There's a lot of stuff that does knockback now. And thinking about it, Cable Prime does 3 knockback damage to everyone it hits. So can't reduce is crazy or something like that. I'm going to have to get this old card. That's very good. I like that. I mean, it's not like a powerhouse storm that you'd want to see, like sort of like Hadari Yo was, but it's very good for an X-Men team. The set's looking really good for. Well, obviously it's going to be good for X-Men. It's X-Men set, but it's a lot of low point X-Men that will go together really well. I'd love to play a sealed with this set. Next we have, there is 2 more goons here, but there is a couple things in between, so we'll start with this one. Another Prime Sentinel. It doesn't roll this one. 4 characters trait. When Prime Sentinel or adjacent. Oh, this isn't a goon, sorry, this is a new recruit, which was something they brought into Lantern Legacy, I believe it was the first one. As a lot of the Green Lantern recruits, Red Lantern recruit, different colours were new recruits rather than the goon. Is this? Yeah, it's the same. This is a new recruit. So, new recruit, character's trait, when a Prime Sentinel or adjacent friendly character, Sentinel keyword carries imposing character. After resolutions, generate a character with Sentinel keyword 15 points or less on the starting line. So you can generate more of these. Oh, this is Sentinel as well, so there's a few characters, 15 points that you can generate. Let's finish. Oh, we just finished reading that. Pretty decent. I like that, especially for a Sentinel team with the new OP event being Sentinels. That's very cool. And also the Legacy Tri Sentinel. Not coming in this set, but it is coming in the mystical set. What's it called? Stocks to Strange something, isn't it? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know it's something mystical. But anyway, when Bolivar Trask will blockade by an opponent's attack, you may instead replace him with Bolivar Trask 2-2B, which is the next figure. Protected Pulse Wave. So yeah, 20 points and you got a decent perplex. And when he's about to die, he turns into this. That's actually very good. So for 20 points, it's Protected Pulse Wave. Solid perplex for 20 points. I mean, perplex for 20 points isn't bad. And then when it dies, it becomes that from 20 points. 11 attack Pulse Wave with running shot and enhance, and impervious for defense. That's actually quite crazy. For 20 points, you're only paying 20 points and you're getting that in after having the support piece. Next up, we have the new recruit, though. We just did look at this when we looked at Prime Sentinel. So this one is same thing, goes in the character. You can place one adjacent, so exact same as Prime Sentinel. And then when friendly event hits, hit characters can't use attack powers until next turn. Pretty decent. I mean, 15 points for an enhancement is solid. It's hard to find cheaper. I guess Pogs are the only cheaper enhance you can find. Right, we're into our rares. We have our first rare as well as an alt rare. Alt card for the rare even. When Nightcrawler moves, after resolutions, you may generate a Banff marker and square you move through. Then remove any other Banff markers from the map. When Nightcrawler is missed by an opposing attack, you may immediately place him in a square with Banff marker. So it works with his super senses, I guess, or you just don't roll high enough. Wait, is it missed by an opposing? Would evade from super senses be missed? I guess it would be, but the wording in Heroclix is very specific, so I'm pretty sure it would. Hypersonic Stealth as well. 10 Hypersonic's decent, 55 points. Let's see what this one does though. First alt card, and it's a rare as well. When Nightcrawler places one or more friendly characters after illusions, heal one of them one click. When a friendly character from 2 squares misses an attack after illusion, may place them up 2 squares. Wow, that's decent. I really like that combo. So 55 points. Oh wait, and he's got his movements free, carry free, passenger free. I guess I use the right terminology. But only to carry characters with the X-Men keyword. When he's given a move action after illusions, he may make an attack. Wow, that's crazy. So he's carrying 3 X-Men. So start the game, carrying 3 X-Men, moves 10 squares, makes an attack, and then each character would heal because he's placed them when carrying. And it's also got this ability where he moves them around if they miss. Moves through, is that outdoor blocking? No, any blocking, and then elevated. And characters. That's like that's crazy. The carry on that. Carry 10 squares, 3 characters. And then if it's later in the game or something, you can also heal characters. As well as he gets an attack after moving. Ooh, and I guess he couldn't carry with it, but if you give him Hypersonic from Animal Man, no, it didn't work. I was thinking because the green scars would, but this is a move action. It wouldn't be a Hypersonic, so that wouldn't work. But still, it gets to make an attack after resolutions of carrying. This is going to be the best carry in the set, which, I mean, if you're going to choose a character to be a really good carry piece, Nightcrawler is going to be that with his teleporting. Next up, Bastion. Blue chip, when you turn, if 4 or more characters you carry have central keyword, you may replace Bastion with another character named Bastion. On its last non-KO click, then heal it 2 clicks. The character can otherwise heal this game. You need to. Wait, am I reading that wrong? Why is that? Isn't that a bad thing? So if you have 4 more characters as Sentinel, place them with another character named Bastion. I guess if you're on your. You replace it on its last non-KO click, heal 2. So it's 3rd click from the. Right. I guess if you're low dial, that's alright. That's like really niche, but then also, is there another Bastion? Super rare or something? We won't jump too far ahead. There was a Bastion down here though, wasn't there? Anyway, we'll just keep going. That seems a bit. It's not. Yeah, it's not like when he's KO'd right either. He then has Giant Reach 3. When Bastion hits, until next turn, the characters gain. This character must break away to move. Pretty decent. I mean, not a great rare, in my opinion. Unless I'm missing something with this ability, but just it doesn't make sense to me. It seems a bit, I don't know, sort of like that morph ability where he gets free speed for no reason. So it is an effect. I guess it could be good, depending on what click you're on. But you also need to have 4 or more characters in your carry area with Sentinel, as well as maybe that's it. It didn't say a point value, does it? Yeah, it's going to be the chase. There's a like 302.95 points, I think. Chase of Bastion. It's going to be that. You can turn into that. The thing that makes it good is that it doesn't have a point value. So you can turn to any Bastion. Yeah, that'll be it. I'm glad I caught that before moving on. Although, still, the morph one, free speed, the sidestep, and it can't carry rate is a bit. But anyway, we caught that at the end, thank God. Next, we have Sunspot. So you start here, and then 3 once per game, turn him to click 5. So basically, he's a really good carry sidestep. And then once you run him up, flip him over, and you'll be this style which, while he's on his first 3 clicks, he has Perplex, Sunspot. He can use it within minimum range, of 8. He's got 8 range Perplex. He can carry up and then switch into like a secondary attacker, as well as perplexing. Solid rare, really like this. Cool character as well. Next we have Callisto, leadership stealth. When Callisto uses leadership and succeeds, after resolutions generate a Morlock. Let's have a look at that quick. Pretty standard for a Morlock. Sidestep, super senses. Beginning of your turn, you choose combat value. Friendly characters that have that Morlock's keyword modify the chosen. Okay. Wait. Beginning of your turn, yeah, so it's not perplex, so you can actually do damage. Yeah, you can, yeah. It is unique, but I guess anyone with Morlocks can get that, so it's pretty solid. 45 points, got outwit as well. Next, we have our new... I was going to say pilot, it's not pilot, it's like a entity sort of thing. One friendly character named Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, Madam Prior, or Phoenix is KO'd. After resolution, we roll d6, 1 to 4, heal friendly character, X-Men keyword, 1 click. 5 6, generate Felix. Phoenix from your sideline and click 1 in the square that character last occupied. Click 1. So that is solid if you're playing just for a sideline active. A 5-6 chance to summon this. A 12 attack pulse wave with prob. 19 defense printed. Once per game, if it hits after resolution, you may give a hit character a burned away token. If you do this game, that character can't use the effect of equipment or positively modify the combat values. Stop regen. I really like that. I mean, if you're ever going to play a Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, Prior, Madeline Prior, or Phoenix, you have to play this on your sideline. Let's be honest. It's free, and you could be summoning that piece on 5-6. Solid. Love the sculpt as well. This isn't the entity I was on about at the start. That is I just remember it's the Connex Phoenix Force. That's the one where you can put it on someone and it gives, I believe, regen and poison. Is it regen and poison? I think it's regen and poison. But that's not in this set anyway, it's just a new Connex. Forge, rare. A friend character with the X-Men keyword. Heals until your next turn, they have safeguard outwit. Very good with the herb, heart-shaped herb. I guess it doesn't count as healing if you're not. So on top dial it wouldn't actually do anything. I believe, because if you're not clicking, I don't believe you're actually healing. At the beginning of the game, you may have an opponent generate the adversary. If you do this game, Forgers, Mystics, and friendly characters have safeguard opposing prob. Wow. To be fair, that's a great pog to have. Perplex, and it's giant, so it can carry. Oh, it's flying anyway, so it can carry anyway. But with Destroyer Armor, that could carry someone with Destroyer Armor as well, because it's giant and flying. But I mean, Mystics and friendly characters have safeguard opposing prob is huge. You're always going to want to give them that token, I believe. Unless they don't have any probs, I guess, but... Wow. I mean, giving them that's quite strong as well, but... Safeguard opposing prob on all characters. I guess they could just kill this guy and then... Wait, if this game forges that. So yeah, you could just... You give them the adversary and then Forge dies and they've got this pog still. You don't have that effect anymore. It's very good though, 30 points. Solid. It's even got a pulse wave there, so it can deal a bit of damage if it needs. Oh, skipped one. Captain America rare, and shield leadership. Unique modifier. Friendly characters adjacent have soldier keyword, modified defense +1. Friendly character with soldier keyword is in your K area. Modified defense +2 instead. +2 to everyone's defense. It's pretty damn decent. Again, it's niche because you need that, but they do get one normally, so very good Captain America. Next we have Bishop. He does have an alt card. What's that? That was a prime version and an alt card for this. So we have Prob. When Bishop uses it, an opposing character misses all targets after evolutions, remove an action from friendly character with future or past keywords. Very common in Master of Time, those keywords. So it may work well with a few different pieces. We then have another trait, End Shield, and Bishop is damaged by an attack. After evolutions, you may roll a d6, increase the result by +1. Each click of damage Bishop took from that attack. If the result is 5 or more, you replace him with Bishop Prime on same click number and heal him 2 clicks. So I'll look at this before the alt card, just because when that happens, it turns into this. That's traded, yeah. He has End Shield and Bishop adjacent character misses a ranged attack. After resolution, heal Bishop 1. Bishop reduces damage from ranged attacks to 0. You can't take damage from range. Energy Explode Pen, not back, but only for range. Then has Outwit Prob. I mean, to be honest, primes these days, this is it's not the best. I mean, it's solid piece, but what primes are doing in the game right now, I think it's just better primes you can choose, especially in this set as well. The Rogue prime's crazy, the Cable prime's crazy. We will look at them soon though, we are getting there. But anyway, the alternate card, yeah, it says right there we go. For the rare is when another friendly character with the X-Men keyword is caged by an opposing effect. After evolutions, you may place Bishop anywhere on the map, and he has immune until your next turn. Wow, that's pretty cool. Prob, also traded. When an opposing character uses Prob to reroll an opposing attack roll, modify the attacker's damage by -1 for that attack. That's a solid Prob as well. I mean, I do like Bishop. Not that excited about the card's abilities he has. I'd say the alt card is probably, I don't know, that coming back as the prime. It does take your prime spot just to, oh, what have I clicked? Decent, it's decent. Next we have Executioner, or Executioner. When Executioner hits single character range attack, that character can't use powers until your next turn. Wow, turning off someone's powers until the next turn is bloody crazy. 65 points. You can target adjacent with range as well. As close combat expert leadership. When Executioner uses leadership and succeeds, after it generate an expendable goon on the 15-point line. So he's generating goons. Oh, I just realised why that's not crazy. It's on the last 3 clicks. If it's on the top dial, that would be absolutely broken. Well, I guess Cap does it for 40 points, where he turns off, but I guess this is until the next turn though, so this is a lot better. But it's just on the lower dial, so not as good as what I've once thought it was, as it's not on the top. Next though, we have our first alternate Wolverine, yeah. I can say the other one was a common and a chase. The one that this is its first alternate card. So, super senses. When Wolverine rolls a single d6, a friendly character that shares a keyword with him is in care, increase the result of that roll by +1. Charge flurry on Wolverine. Wolverine uses flurry. He may instead make 3 attacks, as long as one of them target a colossal, Brotherhood mutants, robot, or sentinel. I guess very good for sealed. You a few of their characters, or at least one, will probably have one of these keywords, or Colossal. Maybe not Colossal. I don't think there's any. There might be a Colossal in this. I don't think there is. Bastion could be. We'll see when we get there though. And the alt card is Charge Flurry Stealth and Super Senses Toughness. If Wolverine is adjacent to exactly one opposing character, neither is adjacent to any other characters, or other characters can't move or place adjacent to either of them. Wolverine can use Impervious. Okay, so the old Spider-Ham chase, basically. Very similar ability to that, where nothing can, basically if it gets in a 1v1 fight, nothing can join that fight, because you can't be placed or move adjacent to them. Very good, especially if you play it at 40 points. Try and tie up one of their pieces. I mean, you're going to have 19 up close with Impervious. And you got Super Senses. Toughness, if not. Very good. Big fan. Solid alternative card again. Or alternate card. Keep saying that. Right, we're into super rares. We're getting there. So, leadership. Once per game, friendly characters with the X-Men keyword multiply their combat +1 this turn for each character with the X-Men keyword of 25 or more in your care area. Very strong ability, but again, quite niche because obviously you have to have people dead to activate it. So you never want your pieces to be. Obviously, they will. It will happen if you're playing an X-Men theme. So it is something that you can use, but anyway. Range. Make a range attack, targeting up to X opposing character for X's number of adjacent non-debris terrain markers and printed priests of blocking terrain. After resolution, destroy all adjacent terrain and printed pieces of blocking terrain. It's alright. I mean, I'm not that excited about this super rare. There is a chase magneto in this, which I quite like. So I'm not that mad at it, to be honest. I think that first magneto could turn into this. Let's have a quick look. 100 points or less, so it could. Obviously, that's got a higher point value, so maybe not, but it could. Next, Professor. Now this is a game changer. This leadership power once per game. Roll d6. Heal or friendly character the X-Men keyword. Number of clicks equal to half the result. I mean that alone is crazy, healing everyone. But it's got a 19 defend, as well as when opposing character in range and line of fire makes an attack, roll 2d6. If the result is greater than the finalized attack roll, that attack misses all targets, and it can see through everything. So long as I guess it's quite easy to kill, but you do need to target this. I guess you want to put some sort of defense on him, so he can't be killed super easily. Because if you just have him sitting at the back, he sees through everything. I mean, has got outwit and stuff as well as 19 defend, mind control 3 targets. But yeah, that special there is what's crazy. I really want this piece and I can't wait to give it a try. It gives vibes of the old Avengers Infinity Thanos on the throne, the Colossal. Next, you have Cyclops Super Rare Leadership. Power once per game, friendly characters, X-Men keywords in carrier. Replace any number of characters, friendly characters with the X-Men keyword adjacent to Cyclops, and Cyclops to make a ranged attack. Energy Shield, Force Blast, adjacent friendly characters, X-Men keyword can use Enhance. Oh, that's very good actually. Especially with that where he moves everyone next to him. Because if you play an X-Men theme, which, I mean, this set, there's so many good X-Men that you could. It'd basically be, if you stood 4 X-Men together, everyone would have +3 damage at range. Then have End Shield, Force Blast, adjacent friendly character. I've just read that. Toughness, Willpower. Oh, that's traded, yeah. The defense power is Toughness, Willpower. Solid. I mean, that's 11 attacks, 7 damage if you can get enough X-Men there. Right, Cable. We have Cable and Cable Prime. Okay. Start with normal. Cable Super Rare. Prob Cable can use it an additional time each turn for each character with X-Men in your care area. Pulse Wave, but characters with the Robot Sentinel dealt 2 damage. Invincible, once per turn when Cable takes damage after resolutions heal. Very standard, pretty decent Cable, but once you see this, I'd say this is the strongest figure in the set. In my personal opinion, anyway. Just because, like, you give this uni. Wait. It doesn't get. Oh, yeah. I remember. It doesn't have movement to start unless you have Mr. Sinister. But if you give it uni mine, give it Pulse Wave. And then running shot is free, but only if friendly character is named Mr. Sinister and it's a really good chase Mr. Sinister in this set. Or an opposing character has X-Men keyword, so it's 2 ways there. But yeah, he didn't have running shot normally, just as free. So Force Blast, when Cable uses it, he also knocks back all opposing characters adjacent to the original target. When a character knocked back by Cable would take knockback damage, you take 3 damage instead. So if you Pulse Wave, obviously, with knockback and Pulse Wave, their power stays off for the knockback damage. and it's separate. So if they'll have like a stop click or something, obviously stop's protected by pulse anyway, but it's 1 damage from pulse wave and then 3 damage without any powers. Because of pulse wave, 3 damage knockback. So you're doing 4 damage into iterations as well. When Cable attacks, opposing characters can't use Mastermind, Shape Change, or Super Senses. So, I mean, I guess taking pulse waves not that big of a deal then, unless they have like reducers or you want to prob off. But I mean, with Unimind, you can give him like, say, Energy Explode with it instead. So you're knocking back everyone. Actually, not back with this special either way, but it is 2 damage from the Energy Explode and knockback. Because they can't use Shape Change, Super Sense, and Mix One anyway. But honestly, I'd put Universal Weapon, like that. Universal Weapon on this guy. Absolutely disgusting. 60 points. Pretty tanky as well. Solid 19 printed with Invincible. Next, though, we have Marvel Girl. Mind Control 3. Place a standard train within range line fire and another square within range line fire. So this is what just says Mind Control. This is what works with this range. Choose a train mark in range in line fire. Marvel can use Quake as free as she occupied that square and TK. So you can, for free, you can move one around, and then you can activate range to then Quake someone for free next to that terrain. Or you could just barrier. I guess no, you couldn't barrier because the power to activate the range. So, well, you could barrier, but you couldn't activate that with it. Opposing characters adjacent train generated placed by Miss Marvel since the beginning of your turn must roll breakaway. So using terrain to tie people up as well as attack through it. Cool set of powers. Next I'm going to say this wrong, I already know. Abscissa. It's Jubilee. At the beginning of the game, add an extra life taken to your sideline. So that extra life that we saw earlier with, I'm guessing it's Jubilee to be honest. On Jubilee, I believe. When a friendly character with X-Men key, this is sideline active. When a friendly character with X-Men keyword would be KO'd, you remove one of the extra life taken. If you do instead, a character turns last note KO click, and after resolutions, generate on a 5th click from the sideline. So, improved version of Wonder Woman. You play this on your sideline. It's giving an extra life to an X-Men, and it can summon this in. Then it has Giant Reach 3, Blaze Fangs, but may use it and when targeting multiple characters and roll separate d6 at each hit character. Sort of like Ares, so very good piece. I mean, this is going to be on so many teams. Sideline active is crazy. If you have an X-Men, you want to play this on the sideline anyway. We have a Super S Storm here. Look at that, 65 points for that, 9 clicks. Force Blast Sidestep. It still occupies outdoor terrain. Modify combat +1. So you can use Giant Reach 3 and Quake. Very solid if you get map. And shield will power opposing characters in 6 squares, half range. Honestly, annoying to deal with. I mean, 65 points for that. Solid long dial. Also halves all your characters' ranges. Right, here we go. We have Rogue and Rogue Prime. So first we have Rogue. When Rogue knocks out opposing character after resolution, she may choose. After resolution, she may make a close attack target all opposing characters adjacent to the character you knock back. I mean, if you can get the right angles, that is decent, but it's going to be very hard to do because for a character to be knocked back, they have to actually move a square. I believe, like, it wouldn't be considered knockback if you have a character stuck behind you. So you need to knock them into their team, so they'd have to be positioned very specifically even. Friendly character with execute occasionally, okay. Rogue can use Battle Fury and Hypersound Speed. If any of the characters named Gambit and Magneto, +1 to all combat values. I mean, if you got that Gambit or Magneto, that is bloody strong. Given a Hypersonic Battle Fury and +1 to all stats, that makes a free 13 attack, 6 damage on top. Super Strength, Rogue can knock back larger characters. Okay. That's decent. I like it. But Here's the real, probably my most wanted figure in the set. End shield deflection. When Rogue hits an equipped character, may immediately unequip their equipment. And if Rogue is not equipped, she may equip that equipment. So you take someone's item, and if you're not starting with an item on her, she can then. Oh, she's also a team player. Is the other one? Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Been forgetting to look at the team billies. Opposing characters can't choose a target rogue except for attacks. So you can't prob her, you can't outwit her. If rogue moves this turn, she has free, making it close attack or close terrain action is free. Oh damn, that's strong. If oh no, it's not as strong as I thought because it's can only activate a free once. I was thinking Green Scar again, where because it's moved this turn, he can make. If he uses Hypersonic, he can attack once in a Hypersonic, then twice after, because he's moved twice. This is you get a free action. You can only activate a free once. So you could Hypersonic and move twice, but you still only get to activate the free once because you can't activate it more than once. Would that work with if Rogue moves turn? She has free, or could you Hypersonic? So move, choose the free to make a close attack. Hypersonic move again, and then choose close terrain action as free. I feel like you could because that's all though. I feel like that would work though, just by the wording of it. She also has Outwit. When Rogue uses it to target an adjacent character, she can use the chase power until she chooses again, even if this power is lost. She steals the power, steals their equipment. Solid prime. Really cool as well. She's throwing cap shield. You can't see it in this picture, but very cool. Right, we have the last super rare and super rare prime. Emfrost. Once per game, when Emfrost would became, instead choose one. Replace it with Emfrost on click 4. Or turn Emfrost click 6, then heal all friendly characters to one click. I like it. That's got another option to that. Adds a bit more versatility to the team. You check when Emfrost uses it, and her displayed damage power, she considers friendly characters that share a key with her as adjacent, so it gives them power. Is that. Oh. I thought that was if you get the leadership, but no, that's just she uses her damage power as if you're adjacent. And this prime's actually really good as well. Emma Frost starts the game with 3 diamond tokens. When she would take damage, if she has any diamonds, she said remove one. When an opposing character targets a friendly character with outwit flex, after resolutions, give Emma Frost a diamond token. So they can't outwit flex any of your team if they want to kill this Emma Frost, basically, because she'll just keep getting these diamond tokens. And then defend invincible. I mean, 19 defense crazy alone. Definitely a very good prime. I mean, in a say, if you make a team that's like really hard to kill, so hard for the opponent to score points, this could be really good. What I'm just thinking of what I was thinking with collector, but I guess collector's got protected outwit anyway, so they wouldn't get any. But yeah, very good prime. Next into chases, we're almost done, guys. We're getting there. We have Magneto, a 250 point bruiser. I mean, let's be honest, is it 295 point Magneto from the first appearance X-Men? It's going to be hard to beat. That's like dominating. But it dominated Silver. I believe it came second in Worlds. Silver. But anyway, this one. We have Force Blast characters not named Magneto. If one or more action tokens can't be given costed actions. So that's pretty damn crazy. You can only do one action and then rest. In-cap willpower 3. If Magneto has no action tokens, make an attack with an additional target for each debris mark within range. She's getting 3 attacks off. Very solid. I believe the free attack on the 295 one as well, I think. Stop energy shield, invincible. When this click is revealed after illusion, give an opposing character an action token and deal that character 1 penetrating for each action token. Pardon me, bloody hell. So it's got 2 stop clicks. So we can do that twice. I mean, it's solid 250 points. Moves through and shoots through walls. Shoots through characters as well. It's so hard to like compare anything to the 295 point Magneto from first appearance X-Men. It's so damn strong. But this is decent, very cool sculpt as well. Next we have Nightcrawler. Bamf is the same as the other Bamf, where you place the Bamf marker and you can go to it if he's missed by an attack. He has super senses, succeeds 4 to 6. And then Bladeskull's Fangs Precision. When Nightcrawler uses Bladeskull Fangs after evolution, replace them up to 3 squares away from his current square and make an attack. Power may be triggered up to twice per turn. So it's sort of a like reduced version of Arachnite. So only if he hits. Uses Bladeskull Fang after evolution, replace him. Oh yes, it's not even hits, it just attacks 3 times a turn. It's got hypersonic, moves through walls and characters. Honestly, it's only on this thing, so I was going to say at 40 points, that's crazy. But at 75 is where you'll want to play it, because you want to be doing that straight away. I mean, it's perfect Nightcrawler, isn't it? Teleporting around, attacking things. Next we have Cyclops with his using his blast to land from, is it from the, I can't remember what it's, but yeah, in the TV show, it's iconic moment. Very cool. I like the sculpt. Also, this has a very similar ability to Nightcrawler, I believe. So Force Blast when Cyclops makes an attack after evolution to me, knock back himself back 2 squares in any direction. So basically, you're moving 2 of him, as long as you're not going into walls, because you would take knockback damage. When Cyclops hits, there's a 5 in the result. The finalized attack roll after evolution make a ranged attack, but only target character it hasn't attacked this turn. And it can be repeated. It's got a stop there as well for 70 points. Toughness, once per game, when this click is revealed, after evolution, knock back all opposing characters are in range. 5 range, that's pretty decent. And then another trait, leadership willpower. When Cyclops uses Zevra and succeeds, after illusions, may move a friendly character to the X-Men keyword to 2 squares. So, really good mobility on this piece. I mean, it is quite niche with the rolling of 5. But I feel like the Hellfire Gala stuff, there's a lot of stuff that changes roles. So, not impossible. There's definitely, I think, teams that will work well with this. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Madam Web Legacy. Doesn't she can replace a die in an attack with one of her dies? So if you roll a 5 for her, I mean, you guarantee he's getting a second attack. Next, we have Jubilee. But yeah, very good. Piece I want. Very cool sculpt as well. Really cool moment in the show where he reduces. Basically, he's fallen. He used it to land. His blast, that is. He uses blast to lower the speed he's fallen at and land. Next, we have Jubilee. Only X-Men keyword. Yeah, that's just checking that seemed quite noticeable. Normally, things have a lot of keywords. Knockback, pulse wave. When Jubilee uses it, you may instead target a single opposing character within range and along a direct line of fire. If you do, she deals her printed damage value instead. So it's the old pulse wave. If you can get a single target and a direct line. Yeah, so it's better than the old pulse wave actually, just looking at it, because you can target other characters with it. Obviously, you can only hit the one, but in the old one, you had to only have one target to be able to do your full damage. This one's you can target instead. You can target a single character along a direct line. I mean, really low attack, so that's the only thing it doesn't have going for it. I mean, 45 points for a knockback, full damage pulse wave, so that's she's doing 5 damage for pulse wave there, because obviously she deals the printed, and then the knockback. Stop. When this clicks first field, after illusions, give all opposing characters in range and line of fire an action token. Targets through blocking. Honestly, 45 points, that's a solid chase. Right, we're almost done. We have 3 chases left, and then we're done. In the game, generate 4 Phantasm bystanders. So you get 4 of these at the start. Friendly bystanders in range can use modifiers to display damage power. So, damn, that's crazy. So you summon 4 of them with prob to start. And shield shape change. This is traded. Mind control is free, but only if friendly character use shape change and succeeded this turn. I mean, you're generating 4 pieces with shape change. She didn't. Oh, she does have it herself. Just read it. I really like this chase. Really cool. Anything where you're summoning loads of things. I mean, having 5 probs from the start is pretty crazy. I guess a pulse wave could come in and wreck everything. But very strong. Right, we have my favourite. I'd say favourite figure in a set. Closely followed by Cable Prime. Oh, or Rogue Prime. Rogue Prime, Cable Prime, and this are probably my 3 standout pieces for this set, personally, anyway. I'm sure a lot of people agree with that, as the 2 primes are hot figures at the minute. They're possible to get. At the beginning of the game, choose an independent character, generate a claim bystander. This game, the claim bystander is considered to have the same name as chosen character, uses standard powers the chosen character can use, and may replace its combat values. So yeah, it won't have them. So you choose someone at the start, the clone basically becomes them, and then when the claim bystander will be KO'd, roll d6, 5 to 6 instead that isn't KO'd. And then outwit flex prob. When Mr. Sinister uses them, he may choose that he has range value of 8 and line finders can't be blocked. If he does, he may target characters with a show name with another character on the map. So basically, the clone makes it so there is someone on the map that will always. Obviously, the clone could die, so they could get rid of it, but it has protected pulse wave on that 5/6 as well, which is solid. Just looking at. Let me just check something. I can use the same standard powers this chosen character can use. It's just standard powers, but still very good. You get a clone of one of their pieces. Also, it works super well with Cable, because if he's on the map, Cable gets free running shot. Basically, you can have a full map reach with Cable turn 1 for 4 pulse wave. Last but not least, we have Bastion. Choosing adjacent non-debris terrain marker or terrain mark held by an encrypted adjacent character. Remove that terrain marker from the game and heal Bastion equal to its value. This is the Bastion I was on about earlier when we looked at I think it's the rare. You could turn into this and then last on Heroclix heal 2. So, I mean, you turn into that hypersonic 12 attack. And it's got stop click. Very solid. It does have pulse wave and Bastion uses it. 4 replacements range. You may place all characters in range. 9-5 within 4 squares and 9-5 Bastion. So it makes it like a 6 range pulse wave basically. But you're pulling them in rather than having higher range. Stop impervious. When this clicks first shield, astral resolutions generate block a trade marker and a square within range. I mean, in sealed, this must be a strong piece. That is everything other than we will quickly look at we'll have a quick flick through maps. So we have Motendo, Asteroid X, Basketball Court, my favourite, X-Men Mansion. It's the destroyed one. Just a lot of block, really cool looking map. This doesn't do it justice, as this is just where the train markers are and stuff. But we'll look at the one-shots quickly. At the beginning of the turn, we choose for any character that has Brotherhood of Mutants. Each character treat final attack rolls 1 higher for each character in your care area. Niche. When the player's character 100 points more is given a power action, after resolution may generate a Sentinel keyword 15 points or less than its starting net on its starting line adjacent to that character. Isn't scored when KO'd. I mean, for 5 points, that's solid. It's locking something down. And it's on their turn, so. Friendly characters have power, make an attack. You just print the card. So, this one is, you can basically carry them. Like, say you use Nightcrawlers, carry someone full map. You can then activate this for them to use their printed combat values to make an attack. So, it's very good. Fun one shot as well. I mean, 10 points is quite pricey, but then it toes the line of being worth it, and it's not too strong. If it's 5 points, it'd be far too strong. And then we have 10 points. When friendly character scientist keyword KOs an opposing character, you may choose a standard power on that opposing character's card. This game, the friendly character can use that chosen power. Second I saw this, I was like, that's going to make Collector a lot better as well. I mean, I guess you do need to kill someone with it, but I mean, does Collector special KO someone? I think it does. One where you collect them. It removes them from the game, is it? Pretty sure it's still KO. Then you get a standard power from their card. So this could be used with Collector quite well. But that is the X-Men 97 set. Please do let me know your favourite figures in this set. I mean, for me, as I said, probably Prime Rogue, Prime Cable, and Mr. Sinister. Which I think because they have the funnest, like, they are some of the strongest powers in the set, but love Rogue as a character and Sinister. Cable as well, sort of, not the biggest Cable fan, but I am. Deadpool's one of my favourite characters, so I mean, Cable and Deadpool story arc is incredible. Shout out to Cyclops, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler though. All very unique powers. Really enjoy unique powers in Heroclix. It adds a lot more to the game, a lot more fun to the game. But yeah, that is the set. Let me know what you like, and I'll see you in the next one.